Today's earnings had Cloudflare confirming that over half the internet is now officially non-human traffic, while Airbnb flatly refused to join the tech industry's frantic spending spree on computer chips.
Right. Looking at this August 6th earnings batch from Cloudflare, Airbnb, and Datadog, the underlying theme is actually very cohesive. That whole hardware obsession we've been tracking, it's being completely ignored at the software and application layer.
Exactly. Brian Chesky literally said Airbnb's not buying up a whole bunch of GPUs. They just use standard off-the-shelf AI to slash their human customer support costs by 16% per booking.
That is the margin magic right there. You let the cloud providers absorb all the physical capital expenditure, and you harvest the efficiency cheaply. Even Cloudflare pushed back on hoarding servers in favor of high-efficiency micro-inference.
Okay, yes, but the way Cloudflare is achieving that efficiency got intensely real today. Matthew Prince said for the first time in history, over 50% of their global web traffic is strictly non-human AI traffic.
And they're restructuring their physical operations around that reality. They took a painful one-time charge to eliminate 20% of their human staff, explicitly transitioning to an agentic AI operating model. That's why their headline printed a messy GAAP net loss this quarter, even though operational cash generation actually surged.
Which proves this technology is moving past passive chat interfaces and taking autonomous action. Datadog showed the exact same thing on the enterprise software side today. They released digital bots that find and patch code errors completely on their own before a human engineer ever even sees the bug.
It's a complete flip from human input to automated execution, but that shift towards AI consumption carries a real structural risk for how these vendors actually get paid.
You're talking about Datadog's pricing setup.
I am. Datadog beat expectations with a record $1.1 billion revenue quarter, strong operational adoption. But the market rejected the underlying guidance violently, and their stock took an 18% hit in the pre-market.
Because one client flinched.
Precisely. They had to guide expectations lower purely because one top customer decided to shrink its tech footprint. Moving from standard subscriptions to variable cloud billing ruins your financial visibility. One major client pulling back an AI experiment derails the vendor's whole quarter.
The demand is clearly there, but the revenue floor feels a lot less stable. I think the other vulnerability to watch coming out of today is actually on the consumer side. A large chunk of Airbnb's booking volume is now running through Reserve Now, Pay Later channels, and that is delaying their normal cash collection cycle.
If you rely on short-term consumer financing to drive volume, you invite default risk. We will have to see how that delayed cash flows into their balance sheet next quarter.
Definitely something to monitor. The individual company episodes in the feed hold the call-by-call transcripts packing exactly how Datadog is remodeling its software pricing and how Cloudflare is structurally deploying its autonomous agents.
Talk to you tomorrow.